Morning guys. Sorry it's been so long again. Just a quick apology. Basically, still in recovery from COVID last year, so just getting my head around that. And for those who've been following for the last 6 months, apologies for lack of content. But anyway, I'm back in the game now. Hopefully getting on with things and getting back to normal. Basically, it's just a little bit of out of the loop for me about this video. I watched a programme last night. I just thought I'd mention it, to be honest. I watched a programme last night. I think you can catch it up on BBC iPlayer. It was introduced by Roman Kemp. I don't know if you know him. He's a young lad whose dad was in an 80s pop band, the Martin Kemp. And he was telling a story about speaking out about men's mental health, and it was good to watch. It was upsetting, it was relevant, but also it was quite poignant, and it struck a chord with me, to be perfectly honest, because of what I'm intending to do and what I'm doing at the moment with my business and company. And basically it's all about getting lads connected, talking to people, and just opening up, because I think gone are the days of which I heard from a few of the people who were close to me. You know, you'll be all right, just go for a pint with your mates and everything's okay, slap on the back, wake up the next morning and you're all done. I think hopefully that generation has gone, or it's going anyway, because we're in the 21st century now, guys. And you know, I've been working for a long time, since the age of 15, and I've suffered with my own mental health issues for nigh on 30 years now. So, you know, I brought up a family, I've paid bills, and I've gone through some really deep, dark days, weeks, and even months of depression. And you know, sometimes it got to a point it was unbearable, but you know, that's a different story for another video. And I've been there, and it's just highlighting that programme last night highlighted that, you know, we can really do with speaking out, and we can really talk to people. And even if your friends, or you feel uncomfortable, you know, because it happens. I felt uncomfortable with some of my friends. I couldn't turn around to him, and I've said this before in videos, I couldn't turn around to him and say, look, you know, any chance we could have a chat? It just doesn't happen. But what I'm trying to drive is that, you know, modern men go to work, bringing up families, paying the bills, and you're still supposed to keep your head in a normal place. And it's really, really difficult. It's really hard. I've been there and I know exactly what it's like. So, you know, I post these videos on YouTube and I post them up on Twitter. And I've also got emails, private emails, and, you know, you guys keep sending me messages and we can have a chat and talk, and hopefully one day we'll get up meeting through business and the organisation. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. You know, I'm taking it into works and businesses and saying to managers, look, you have a duty of care to look after these guys. And when you look after these guys, they'll look after you and your business. So, yeah, it was quite poignant. It was quite a really interesting TV programme last night. And if you managed to watch it on iPlayer or anything else, whatever the catch up or on demand platform you watch, just give it a go, and it does make interesting viewing. But anyway, it just had a connection with me, really, and I felt good watching it, not in the way that it was upsetting, obviously, but in a way that that it was coming more to the surface. We were raising that awareness, and I'm hoping we can shake off that sticky stigma of, you know, men can't talk because they're supposed to be big and hard and butch and get on with it. Mate, you know, I say this to people, look mate, you know, it doesn't happen anymore. You got something bothering you, bothering your family life. You know, it has an impact on your family life, on you, on your mental health. It's so stressful. 30 years I've done with anxiety. Anxiety has been the bane of my life. You know, thinking, I mean, I've heard questions, and people have spoke to me and asked me questions about anxiety and you know, how do we deal with this? How do we manage it? And it is all about management. It's all about, you know, the thinking. There's no quick cure for it. But I always say, when it comes to anxiety's bite is worse than its bark, because you can think about situations you're going into. You can think about, you know, getting on a train, commuting to work, that 11 o'clock meeting with a group of people, social situations at 11 o'clock in the morning, and you're building up to it. And the more you build up to it, the more you panic, the more you get yourself stressed, the more you get yourself into an anxiety state of, you know, it's not a nice place to be in. But when the actual event happens, it's not really as bad as it seems. And I've often thought that, and you know, you talk yourself into these bad places, but at the same time you can talk yourself out. But it's not as easy as that. You know, it's not easy just to switch on and off. It's really, really difficult. Once you're in this really negative state of mind, it really is a hard place to get out of. And then panic attacks can last for what feel like hours when it could be only a couple of minutes. I've been there and I've done it. And, you know, guys have been messaging me saying, I just want to get my life back to normal. You are normal. You're perfectly normal. We just need to manage it in a different way. It's just about self-management. That's what it's all about. And if it does need a little bit more intervention, then, you know, I can sort that. You know, I'll point in the right direction. This is all through, you know, your company, your business, and your management structure. I can talk to them guys, and, you know, if you send comments and subscribe and retweet, let's get this message out. I'm gonna be hashtagging you know, people like Roman Kemp and Martin Kemp, and it was called, I think the program was called Our Silent Emergency, or The Silent Emergency, and it's all about male mental health, and it really is worth a watch anyway, and galvanises what I'm trying to do. But anyway, just a quick video that I just thought I'd share with you. I'm getting back in the game now. I really need to do more of these videos now. I'm getting myself a little bit more fit and healthy. It's been really difficult walking Reggie and getting out, especially the weather and stuff like that. But I just want to mention as well, a big thank you out to Neil Samworth. Samo, he's a really good friend of mine. I've worked with him a long time, and we still stay in touch. And he's got a great channel, and he's done Real Porridge. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. And come on, mate, this way. And it's a YouTube channel that's all about mental health. Well, not just with men, but with all the people he's worked with through his career. And he's a best-selling author as well. He's wrote the book Strange Ways, and it's a really good read. And he's actually invited me on he does podcasts and vlogs on YouTube. Check it out. He's on Twitter, and he's invited me to come on and talk about my life, talk about my mental health issues through work, through my teenage years, through family life and married life. So, you know, I've got a story to tell, and hopefully lots of you will find it interesting, and we can catch up. And nearer the time that I know what date, until we're all safe to do so, I'll let you know. But yeah, cheers, Sam. I hope we can catch up soon, me, you, Amy, and Maud, and my Maud, and we can go out for a curry that we've been promising each other. So yeah, be good to catch up, mate. So, like I say, I'm just going to be doing a few more of these videos, and just think about that anxiety thing. I've had lots of questions and and people writing in, private emails. I know I'm saying get on YouTube and Twitter, but still, you lads, you still like to keep things private. Well, do you know what? I respect that totally. And we can continue staying in touch and talking. Like I say, I want to take it to that next level and take this into businesses, and they've got a duty of care to look after you guys. If you're working hard and paying, for your family and paying your bills and trying to keep a level head, not easy. And I can tell you that from personal experience, it is not easy. So right, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go for a quick walk with our Reggie. There he is. Reg, yes mate. We're just going to have a quick walk round. I'm going to do some work on the website this morning. You can check the website out, Therapy Support Management, and just get in touch. I hope we can connect. I hope we can get in touch, subscribe, and retweet on Twitter and do whatever you need to do. But good talking to you guys again. We get back at it, and if you're off to work or you're furloughed or whatever, just remember, just stay strong and good mental health.